Ebusia, come with me again, oh. Come with me again. Abakede Asemabo Ebusia. Just now, I'm getting information from my friend from Canada about 1,576 people that apply for Asylum. 375 plus Nigerians they are trying to seek asylum in where? Canada. All of them have been rejected. Why were they rejected, guys? Is because there's no consistency in the documentation on my filing for the asylum. I'm going to show you the video from one of the Nigerians who was actually narrating the story. Ebusia, these guys have not seen anything yet. Everywhere they go, there is rejection. Everywhere they go, there is rejection. Now, on the flip side, there's one other video that a Nigerian politician is comparing figures and comparing statistics in Ghana with Nigeria and trying to advise his people, say Ghana is doing far better than they are doing. And that is the most reason why these guys are running hell scatter to Ghana. I wouldn't want to take much of your time. Let's go and listen to these guys, and then we'll come and just conclude it.
Guys, yes, it has happened again. Canada just rejected asylum seekers from Nigeria. Yes, about 3,500 and something Nigerians that applied seek asylum in this year 2025. 3,500 and something Nigerians alone seek asylum in Canada. 1,596 was rejected. Can you see the asylum rate only in Canada? I'm not talking about US, I'm not talking about Australia, I'm not talking about Mexico, I'm not talking about Asian countries like Japan and South Korea. Canada alone, about 3,500 something individuals that seek asylum in Canada was 1,000. Out of that 3,000 something, 1,596 was rejected. Can you see what our government is doing? It was rejected due to inappropriate or improper documentation. Yes, they did their story. They didn't get their story right. Their story was not straightforward. They didn't have the right supporting documents to support their case. So their story was rejected. So, but would this have happened if we have a good government? See what our leaders are causing. Our people are running away. Our people are running away from our country just to, even people that have money, they are closing down their shop just to go and seek asylum somewhere where there is security and stability. Where there is no insecurity. Where you are sure of the future of your children. Look at what our country is turning our people to refugees. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Only in 2025, Canada recorded 3,500 something. Now, out of that 3,500 something, 1,596 was rejected. I mean, the rate is too much. The rate is too much.
And this is very important. Ghana is not perhaps, if you go by the publication by the Funds of Peace on the Fragile States Index, Ghana is the most stable country in West Africa. Ghana is ranked number 110 out of 178 countries in the world, and Nigeria.
Someone tell me a country that is better than Ghana. Just one country that's better than Ghana.
Nigeria.
All right, guys, so unbelievable. These guys have at the back of their mind that Ghana is stable, and that is why most of the Nigerians, especially the Igbos, are running hell scatter into Ghana. And when they get to Ghana, instead of them to keep quiet to stay, they won't stay. They are causing a lot of trouble out there. You see, their country is not stable. Economic wise, they are all over the place. And they're saying that Ghana is doing well. So all of them are coming. Let's go and listen to this guy.
Really well comparatively. On the size of GDP, Ghana is now the 10th largest in Africa. It's a member of what I call them the B10 countries, the biggest 10 economies in Africa. It's number 10 exactly, as at last year, with GDP growth averaging over 6% recently. Nigeria is stuck at 2%, just for context. Unemployment less than 3%, Nigeria is at 23%. Why youth unemployment is about 13%, that's right, all the stuff I could pull. Nigeria's is 36%. And poverty index 8 to 10%, depending on the measure of poverty, whether you use $1.5 or 1.9. Nigeria, some people characterize us now as the poverty capital of the world. Inflation around 9%. And this is very important. Ghana is not perhaps, if you go by the publication by the Funds of Peace on the Fragile States Index, Ghana is the most stable country in West Africa. Ghana is ranked number 110 out of 178 countries in the world, and Nigeria ranks number 14. You can put the context. It's ranked from the worst to the best. Nigeria is on the red alert list, and you guys are there very, very far there. Competing with several of the developed countries in the world. So there is something to often, have some cheer. I present comparative figures for Nigeria, not just because it is your West African neighbor, but as Africa's largest economy and whose structure is similar to yours, largely dependent on primary commodities. Whatever Ghana is doing to produce these results, including its macroeconomic stabilization, especially fiscal consolidation and structural policies, it must intensify, albeit with continuing innovations and reforms. Comparisons are not to make you complacent or depressed, but to put your efforts in context. Never take what you have achieved for granted.
Good developments for the Ghanaians and Ghana government as a whole. Nigeria, they call us Giant of Africa, but we are not that, because if a whole Ghana could have a free visa, what's stopping Nigerians not to? So a lot of things Ghanaians government, Ghana government did for their citizens that we don't have here. They give room for investors. All these things give us chance to have a free, visa also, but there are no room for investors here. You understand? The electricity is not working, the road is bad. So how do we get to a state whereby we can have a free visa to Dubai? No, it's not working. The Ghanaian government over time, because I once stayed in Ghana, I visited them for a while, put a lot of things in place for the citizen, and so they are reaping the benefit right now. They are reaping the benefit.
Okay, Abusia. So that is it, right? It's funny. Let me just use this opportunity to say, Abusia, I want to remind all of you, when you watch the video, remember your comments are very important to us. Your comments are very important. Like the video, comment below, share the video, and subscribe. Let everybody know that you are part of this community. I'm saying that if you are a Nigerian blogger and your idea and your intention is to seek to expose Ghana, prepare, because when you don't come with your A+ game, I will come with my A++ game. Okay, so now in Canada, you guys have been even rejected, going to seek for asylum. Over 365 of you guys have been rejected for even seeking an asylum in Canada, and then you have your politician coming to compare Ghana to what you guys are doing based on security wise, when Ghana is part of the hundreds of countries out there. You guys are still 40, or you are not red alert. And this is the reason why some of us are on our knees, on our toes, and we are yelling every day on social media, saying that we cannot allow the bad attitude of some of you guys, Nigerians living in Ghana, to continue to exist in Ghana. Why? If we continue to allow you guys to stay in, what is going to happen is that security wise and everything, Ghana is going to drop from the 110 all the way to the red zone. And that is what we are trying to stop, because the criminality, the kidnapping and buying of people and using people's head for other things is too much, guys. It's too much. Look, last night I found a video, and that video is unbelievable. I'm going to bring that video to all of you here to see. We have to. It's not like nobody like these guys, but we have to be more serious about whatever is going on, because wherever they go, they plan something. Bombardier said you subscribe, you comment below. We need your comment here. We need you to share the video as well. Share.